No, we'll figure it out later.
It works on mine.
Yeah, it works on mine.
I subscribe.
Oh, really? Great.
No, I follow it on my
Okay, so look, guys. Yesterday we talked about. Hey, guys, look. I shouldn't have to talk over anybody. Yesterday we talked about power, right?
Yeah.
Power. Today we're going to add something to that. We're going to talk about when characters collide. What's it mean when things collide? A collision, right? Collision, you know what that is? Collide, collision. Right, like this. Collision. We're going to talk about that today. We're going to think about why characters collide and how that helps us grow ideas about characters, about relationships, and what that teaches us about relationships outside of the book. So, imagine. So I don't know, you guys are in grade 6?
Yes.
Have you ever thought about who your ideal partner would be? Like Isan Han? Do you have one? Are you guys old enough?
Yeah, we are old enough, but
you
that
think
person
about
does
that?
not exist.
That person doesn't exist?
Yes.
Okay, now,
The person needs to be really perfect.
what? When you're thinking about that person, what's going on in your head is, you know, you're thinking, what's going to match what won't? What parts of your character and that person's character will fit together nicely, and which parts will collide? Right? That's kind of what we're thinking about today, when characters collide. All right, so I'm going to show you a video. Okay, a video.
Ron James is different.
Does Lena have an idea for
Me.
Lena?
Yeah, I am her ideal person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's Miss Lena?
My daughter.
No, Lena is his daughter.
Yeah.
Mother?
After lunch,
Yeah.
No, I yes.
I think it's kind of normal for a first grader.
I don't know. What is the face tweet?
like when you're
She
little.
is.
Oh, can we click the face to you? Okay.
So, eyes up here, guys. As you watch this, this movie is one of my favorites.
Rock?
Not Rocky.
That's not Rocky.
It actually might be my favorite Disney movie.
Disney?
Frozen. She did.
And
Ragnarok.
you guys are going to witness an argument between a child and her father.
I know inside out. Charlie is not father.
What I want you to think about as you watch, and you can jot some notes down in your notebook. Okay, I want you to think about what's causing this collision. Right, what's causing the collision? Okay? Are you trying to guess?
Who's created? Yeah, the little corporate.
Teacher electricity is
Try
there,
to
please?
guess.
No.
나쁜죄. 아닌가? SpongeBob. That is nothing. I'm jotting.
You don't know?
Ready? Jay, you like this movie?
I didn't see that.
What are you going to listen for, Jay?
I just saw.
What are we listening for? What are we listening for? Not just the argument. We're going to think deeper than that. We're going to try to figure out what's causing the collision. Right? What are the beliefs that each of them have that cause this collision? Okay, ready?
I just want trigger.
But I'm sure this one hey hey man meets the eye.
The pinky is very.
It's the harvest. This morning, I was husking the coconuts and...
Rotten. What?
Well, we should clear the diseased trees, and we will start a new grove there.
There.
Thanks, Moana. She's doing great.
This suits you.
There's something you need to see. Our traps in the East Lagoon. They're pulling up less and less fish.
Then we'll rotate position rounds.
We have. There's no fish.
Oh. Then we'll fish the far side again.
We tried.
The windward side?
And the leeward side, the shallows, the channel. We've tried the whole lagoon. They're just gone. What have we tried using?
I will talk to the council. I'm sure
What if we fish beyond the reef?
no one goes beyond the reef.
I know, but if there are no fish in the lagoon,
Moana,
and there's a whole
we
ocean,
have one
an
rule.
old rule when there were fish.
A rule that keeps us safe instead of endangering our people. So you can run right back to the water.
Every time I think you're past us.
No one goes beyond the reef.
Well, it's not like you said it in front of your dad. Standing on a boat.
I didn't say go beyond the reef because I want to be on the ocean.
But you still do. He's hard on you because he doesn't get me. Because he was you. Draw.
Let's pause here for a second. She's singing.
The fun part.
What do we notice so far? What happened between Moana and her father? They argue, right? What causes their argument?
They're different opinions for solution.
Different opinions about
How to
going
solve.
beyond the reef, right? Why does Moana want to go? What inside her pushes her to say that? Right, she's got this inner drive to explore, adventure, right? To see the unknown. What about her dad? Right, Dad's what we call a homebody. He likes being home. Right? He doesn't want to go beyond the reef. Right? He's really angry about that and adamant. No one goes beyond the reef. Right? We might think, oh, that dad, he's really stubborn. Right? Must be difficult to be around. Right? What if you don't like what you're having for dinner? So you're going to just, eat this now. What's going to happen? Right? So we have these initial ideas. Right? Do you guys agree with my initial ideas? He's kind of stubborn, Moana has this desire to explore. The dad isn't having any of it. He's the kind of person that wants to stay home.
What?
I like my island life the way it is. No reason to change. Right? So that's our initial idea, and I circled it over here because we can expect our initial ideas to shift. Right? So let's see what happens. Let's see what we learn.
Drawn to the ocean, down by the shore. He took a canoe, Moana. He crossed the reef and found an unforgiving sea, waves like mountains. His best friend begged to be on that boat. Your dad couldn't save him. He's hoping he can save you. Sometimes, who we wish we were, what we wish we could do. It's just not meant to be.
I have Maui neck.
Okay. So, did our initial idea shift? What did we learn? Well, we learned that the dad, Dan, we learned that the dad is just like Moana. They're the same. Right? They're not different. But he's not being stubborn, he's just being very protective. Right? Because he was just like her, and because of that, he lost a friend. Right? His friend drowned. So he doesn't want something like that to happen with his daughter. Right? So we had this initial idea, we learn more, and it shifts. Right? So let's think. Up here I have some different character traits, right? They're the same, right? Okay, both very strong opinions. Right? Was that a positive interaction? No. No, right? What if we have opposite traits? What happens? They collide, right? What if it's the same trait? Collide, right? You ever hear the expression, what's a good one? Too many cooks spoil the broth.
Oh yeah.
Too many cooks spoil the broth. What's that mean?
Too many people working on one thing.
Right, so, or too many chiefs, not enough Indians. If there are too many people that have these same traits, it's difficult for them to do anything, like that basketball team I described the other day.
Dream team.
Right, the dream team. Now what if someone has the strong trait and someone has the same trait but just a weaker version? Can they be successful?
No.
You sure? What do you think about this? This one has a strong trait, the lion, and weaker, same trait. Are they a good match? When you think about your ideal partner, are they the opposite of you? Or are they a stronger or weaker version of you? Weaker? Right? So you all have different opinions, right? But as we read on in your book, this is our next layer that we're going to add, or the next lens we're going to use to analyze our characters. So what we did, we learned, or we thought about how studying character clashes, how that deepens our thinking. And also we saw how holding an initial idea loosely, right, helps us grow deeper ideas. Now, what I want you guys to do is have the same conversation we just had, but within your book club group about two characters in your book. So what characters are clashing and colliding in your books? What might the reasons be for that? Okay? So Moana and her father are the example. Okay? And I said they clash because Moana's father, even though he lost someone because he had the same feelings Moana did when he was young, now he wants to stay at home, wants nothing to change. Moana is a free spirit. She wants to go beyond the reef, explore the ocean, and that's why they're arguing. And so you guys, right now, I want you to make a similar statement about the characters in your books. Okay, so Daniel, Han, can you tell us what we're going to do? Tell us again one more time.
Talk with your group about.
Daniel, Han.
Talk with your group about growing ideas.
Yeah, you're going to do this right here. Look for characters' traits that may cause clashes between them. Okay? Did you guys read Gilgamesh in social studies? That's another good example. All right, Enkidu and Gilgamesh. Enkidu. Huh? They do, correct. Okay. So I'm going to give you a minute to talk, all right? And I want lots of talk. It should be non-stop talk. Ready? Should be there already. Wasting time. Go.
Very noble.
Okay, quickly, does anybody want to share a collision in their book? Annika, nice and loud so everyone can hear. Hey guys, let's be respectful. One person speaks at a time.
I'm reading a book called Project Mulberry. It's about two people, Julia and Patrick, working on a silkworm project. And these two people are colliding because they are best friends, but they don't want to tell each other what would hurt them. And Julia didn't want to do the project, and Patrick wasn't afraid of worms, but they didn't tell each other, which later caused the trouble.
Okay, good. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else want to share? Jay.
We're reading a book called Star Girl, and there's this super weird girl named Star Girl, and super weird, and she's so outsider, but don't talk to me while I'm speaking. So the main character named Leo and Kyle and Anna. Don't interrupt. Same Kyle, Kevin. So Kevin and they make this TV show named Hot Seat, and Kevin wants Stargirl to be on the TV show, but Leo doesn't agree. So they collide with each other even though they're best friends.
Okay. So as you guys continue, what you want to do is imagine that collision is happening on the surface, right? Like two cars colliding on the road. You guys, your job is to kind of dig deep and see what are the feelings, the values, the beliefs that these people have, the experiences that cause this collision, that cause them to feel differently, right? as you read, what our goal is, and why this is so important, is that through these books, through these collisions, we analyze, we take away things that we can use in our own lives to have better relationships. Right? So we're kind of seeing the mistakes, not just the mistakes, we're seeing the strong relationships, the weak relationships. We're seeing strong relationships break. We're seeing weak relationships turn into strong relationships. We're seeing all these in our books, and from that, we pick things that we like, pick things that fit in our lives and in our relationships, and ultimately help us become better people. Right? That's part of why we're doing this. Right? Well, the goal of this unit. So as you read today, I want you to focus on that. And I also want you to focus on what's happening in your notebook. I have examples, more examples of how you can take notes on relationships in your notebooks. Okay, so I want you to work at a table today with a notebook open. And before you start, talk to your group for a minute or two about these examples. Okay? These are two examples of students jotting down stuff about power, about relationships, issues, collisions. All right, so when you get one of these, you can go back to a table with your group.